This is the Jason Walker Show. Two-time National Sports Media Association Montana Sportscaster of the Year and three-time loser, the Jason Walker Show. The best local and statewide sports coverage, featuring the biggest guests from Montana.
Flint Rasmussen joining us here on the Jason Walker Show.
He's freaking exhausting, too. You used to dance a lot more. Yeah, I know, lady. I'm 51 years old now.
The NAI Hall of Famer Mike Van Diest joining us here, Jason Walker Show. And is it just a deal where quarterbacks have to be good golfers?
Well, that's all they have time for. They don't work out. They don't lift weights. They don't do anything else. They might as well go get on the golf course and at least have some fun.
And from across the country,
Doug Gottlieb, our guest here on the Jason Walker Show.
End of the day, remember, it's your show. It's got your name on it.
Howie Mandel, our guest here.
Jason Walker, deal or no deal?
the Jason Walker Show.
Hey, what up? Happy Thursday. Jason Walker Show. Welcome inside the Above All Handyman Services Man Cave. Above All Handyman Services will get anything you need done and get it done fast and do it the right way the first time. You need to get a hold of Above All Handyman Services today in Helena and also Colorado Springs, Colorado. Coming up today, the great Kola Bad Bear will join us. She coming off a successful season with her Bobcat basketball team. We'll talk about that. Also, the missing and murdered Indigenous women movement that we're behind. And we got On This Day in History coming up, too, and on the walk-off and more. So it's going to be a fun show. Glad you're with us. On a Thursday, the final show until Tuesday, we've got a Pro-Am coming up on Monday. We're playing up in Meadowlark. So we'll be heading up there, and then Tuesday we'll be back. In fact, the next 2 Mondays playing in Pro-Ams. People think I'm a good golfer. They ask me to play, and I say, okay. And I am definitely not the pro. So, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun. You can watch on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Listen on Podbean, Network One Sports, TreasureStateRadio.com, and much more. The opening segment brought to you by Montana Custom Log Homes, the premier log home company in the industry, with 3 distinct divisions, so you can create the log home of your dreams and your budget. And you just need to get a hold of them at yourcustomlog.com to get started today. Looking forward to Kola Bad Bear. By the way, some of our guests next week, Alex Eshelman, we'll talk Frank Koloski from Rodeo, Alaska. We had him on last year. Big bull riding event, Memorial Day weekend. So we'll talk to Frank coming up next week as well. Sheriff Leo Dutton will be in studio to talk about getting ready for all the big summer activities and how to stay safe doing all of that. And, of course, all the high school stuff. We got tennis divisionals next week. We've got golf districts going on this week. We're nearing the end of the MHSA spring sports season, and the MHSA making some news today, announcing that Brian Michelotti is taking over, promoted to executive director when Mark Beckman resigns and retires June 30th. And I think everybody knew this was coming. Brian Michelotti, great guy. He's been the associate director since 2018. He was hired at MHSA in 2005. And he'll become the 5th executive director. Brian is fantastic. I've worked with him at tournaments, both as a PA announcer, as a play-by-play announcer, also doing this show at state tournaments. He is outstanding at his job. He manages currently corporate partnerships and technology. He's also the liaison for football, golf, wrestling, and tennis. And, of course, we all know Beckman retiring after 18 years as the executive director, 25 years total with MHSA. The executive board, it's funny, we've been railing on school boards the last couple of weeks, but this board, the executive board of the MHSA, made a great decision. And now they'll look for an assistant director. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I should go be an assistant director, right, at the MHSA. I like working in high school sports with the schools, the kids, and the coaches. Would you want me doing that or to give up this show? What do you think? Let's see here. But like I said, I've worked with Brian at multiple tournaments, Bozeman, all across the state, I think Billings as well, Great Falls, and he's going to do a fantastic job. They have a great staff over with the MHSA, and he is by far the perfect guy for taking over as executive director. Knows what he's doing, passionate. I know that's a word we use a lot in sports, but Brian Michelotti's passionate about the kids, about the schools, and making sure everything is done the way it should be. And we wish him the absolute best of luck because he's going to be fun. We'll get him on the air soon, too, to chat about that. What else? Got some tennis going on right now in Helena. You've also got softball and on the high school front. You also have, I think, golf. Jefferson High Golf wrapped up over the weekend or over this week and did some really good things, which is always fun to see. I did see, we got to give a big congratulations because the Coach Funk, volleyball coach up at Shodo, has been named a finalist for the 2022 National Volleyball Coach of the Year from the National High School Athletic Coaches Association. It is a once-in-a-lifetime honors that she's now received twice. The school board meeting in which her contract is an agenda item was tabled on Monday, is now coming up June 20th. The banquet falls June 18th through the 22nd, so she won't be able to go. But, I mean, the 2020 MCA Coach of the Year, two-time National Coach of the Year finalist, multiple district, divisional, and state trophies, 23 winning seasons, and more importantly, hundreds of young ladies who have left her program to become employable, successful, and capable adults. And I think it's an absolute incredible honor for Coach Funk up there in Shodo. So that's great news. And saw that news today, so wanted to share that as well. Let's see. Tom Carter just ran in Crosstown Track an 11:17 in the 100. That dude is quick and fun. He's a good athlete. Tom Carter, and it's a good family for sure. But yeah, that just happened over at Vigilante here in Helena on the new track they have. Now, if they can redo the stands, the press box, the football field, I mean, Town of Helena needs to get behind its high schools. I mean, you look at what East Helena was able to vote on. They've got beautiful facilities. Not so much with Helena schools football. And they need a lot of help. I mean, that track needed redone. I mean, Helena, was it 2 years ago? It ended up not happening anyway because of COVID, but lost the state track meet because of the conditions of the track, which were horrendous. So, at least they got part of it. But it needs a new football field. Vigilante, or just, you know what? The school district needs to get some land and build a completely new football field, and for both the Bruins and Bruins and Bengals. But man, that thing's been used for so long, and it's, I think, still the only. Is it now the only grass field left in the AA? I think. Because Gallatin and Bozeman have new turf. Billings, of course, plays on turf. Great Falls has turf. Missoula's got turf. Glacier's got turf. Butte's got turf. So, yeah, the only AA schools in the state without a turf field. And it's not bad to play on grass, but consider when you're on the grass, you know, late season, we haven't seen it as of the last few years, but late season on the, you know, you get some rain, you get some snow, and some mud, that field gets trashed. Plus you have one of the, you got the middle school right there, HMS, Helena Middle School. So you've got all the middle school events outside right there. That turf takes a beating. And it needs turf over the grass. It needs to be replaced. So Helena voters need to get that done. Of course, it needs to be put out as a levy or bond issue. But anyway, just one of those things, right? The 8-man All-Star Game rosters have been announced, and that'll be a good time down in Butte, June 4th at 7 p.m. at Tech football field. The coaches and rosters were announced yesterday. Mark Rathbun of Park City will coach the blue team. Red team will be coached by Scobie's Brock Berryhill. And some great names out there from Sims and Ekalaka and Plentywood and Culbertson and Drummond Phillipsburg and Joliet and St. Ignatius and Darby. It's a great event. I believe I'm going to be in Billings for the Class B All-Star Game, which will be coached by Clint Lang, June 8th in Billings. And I believe that's going to be on SWX. We'll keep you updated. June 11th, I'm sorry. June 11th. So we'll keep you updated on that. And then don't forget, we've got the Montana Football Hall of Fame banquet in June as well, down in Billings, June 25th. The latest inductees. We'll have the red carpet event with Alex Eshelman and myself before on Saturday night. You can watch that on the Jason Walker Show pages. So it's going to be a good time. Going to be a good time. Let's see. Let's take a break, shall we? If you want to weigh in on anything on the show, you can at JWalkerSports on the Twitter. You can always email Jason at jasonwalkershow.com. And our phone number is 406-209-1267. And if you have anything to weigh in on, you can. Agree or disagree with me, right? We can have fun. The opening segment of the Jason Walker Show, brought to you by Montana Custom Log Homes. You've got milled, handcrafted, and timber frame. Those are your three distinct divisions for that family-owned, veteran-owned, woman-owned, and operated business. And they will craft you a home of your dreams that will last for generations. And most importantly, they'll work with your budget. Now, they have 15 different offerings under floor plans for their milled log homes, but you can go to their website and check them out, or you can bring in your own floor plan. And they've done everything from 700 square feet up to 30,000 square feet. And they've done everything across the country and in the Bahamas as well. So get a hold of Montana Custom Log Homes today at yourcustomlog.com. Quick break. When we return, a fun chat with Kola Bad Bear. Took some time out of her finals schedule this afternoon to join us. And we're going to talk about MMIW, also the powwow in Bozeman, the Native American culture, and the basketball season. And what exactly did Tara Vanderveer, speaking to Kola, mean to Kola? I mean, we've seen the picture all over. It was all over in March after Stanford beat MSU in the first round of the NCAA tournament. But what did that mean to Kola? We'll ask her when we come back. The Jason Walker Show is coming right back. And the Above All Handyman Services Man Cave with the great Kola Bad Bear next. Hang on.
Strength, beauty, grit, superior craftsmanship. Our homes have it all. At Montana Custom Log Homes, if you can dream it, we can build it. With 3 divisions and over 50 years experience, we've got you covered. From a showcase home to a small cabin, we make your vision a reality. Because every cowboy wants a castle for his queen. Montana Custom Log Homes, crafting homes that last for generations.
Father's Day is coming fast, and what more would that great dad in your life want than a full detail from Auto Concepts? Or maybe he would just prefer a lift kit. It's also camping season, and now is the perfect time to outfit that rig with a winch just in case. Auto Concepts is your home for everything for your vehicle, including updating your car stereo system too. Auto Concepts also has gift certificates for dad or yourself. Visit AutoConceptsHelena.com. Auto Concepts, the auto enhancement professionals. Everyone knows about Dinners Done Right and the convenience of the cook and carry cuisines. It's so easy to just stop by and you have something for dinner that night. But there's also one more thing you need to know about. Dinners Done Right Grab and Go Salad Bar. Yes, I said salad bar. Always the freshest ingredients along with a daily soup and nacho bar too. So the next time you are in a rush or you just want to eat healthy, stop by Dinners Done Right for the soup, salad, and nacho bar. For monthly menus and more info, it's dinnersdoneright.com.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Mike Miller in Helena today. Do you love to look at photos of Montana, from animals to landscapes and more? Are you looking for a place to get your senior pictures or family portraits done? Are you a business owner looking to upgrade the decor in your offices? Well, look no further than Mark LaRoe Photography. Mark has been shooting beautiful photos all across the Treasure State, from rodeos to portraits, and would love to work with you. Visit marklaroephotography.com to see many masterpieces of his work, then give him a call to schedule your own photo shoot. Or to purchase one of his fantastic pieces, stop by Spirit of the Big Sky Gallery on Custer in Helena. marklaroephotography.com.
Store-wide savings are what you'll find when you shop for new home furnishings at Rucker's Furniture. This means tremendous values on Helena's largest in-stock selection of home furnishings. When you shop Rucker's, you'll find store-wide savings on the furniture you want for every room in your home. And you'll also find our selection of Serta iComfort, the most comfortable beds in Helena. 12-month financing is available with approved credit on most purchases over $299. Ask for details. You'll find store-wide savings at Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena.
This is the Jason Walker Show.
Yes, it is, and this segment is brought to you by Rucker's Furniture. Make the quality choice for your home at Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena. On this day in history coming up, the walk-off, get you set for next week, and much more still to come. Don't forget the Troy Strong blood drives, which are happening across the state in June, and let's run through them, shall we? You've got the Butte Blood Drive at the MAC, June 24th. Get a hold of the American Red Cross. Helena's is June 22nd at the Red Cross Blood Donation Center. Billings is coming up June 22nd as well at Rocky. Havre, June 22nd at St. Jude Parish Center. Bozeman will have two. Tuesday, June 21st at the Blood Donation Center in Bozeman. And then on the campus of Montana State, Thursday, June 30th, at the Sub Ballroom. Great Falls, June 23rd, Blood Donation Center. Kalispell, same as June 22nd at the Blood Donation Center. And Missoula, also at the Blood Donation Center there in the Garden City, June 23rd. Troy Strong. Behind it, hashtag Troy Strong. And make sure you get a hold of American Red Cross to get your appointments booked. They do fill up fast, but there are still spots available in all the cities. Earlier today, she got done with finals and was able to chat with us. She had a great season for the Montana State Bobcats. And every game she plays is almost like a breakout game because people just always forget about her because MSU has a lot of great talent on that women's basketball team for Tricia Binford and the coaching staff. But Kola Bad Bear is definitely a force to be reckoned with. And she's funny. And she's a pleasure to chat with. And earlier today I got the chance to catch up with the great Kola Bad Bear, and she joins us now, Mike Miller, State Farm Hotline.
All right, Miss Bad Bear, it is a pleasure to be joined by you and chat with you. How's life right now? It's finals week, right?
Yeah, actually finished my last final last night, so that's nice.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What's your major?
Majoring in community health and minoring in human development.
Okay. So take me through finals week. How stressful is it?
Okay, honestly, this particular finals week was not too bad. It was more last week, dead week. I had quite a few presentations and group projects and just last minute papers to get done on top of some other extracurricular activities I was involved in.
And that's one thing I wanted to get you on for, because you do a lot for the community. You've been recognized and all of it, and I want to dive into all of it. But what has stood out for you the last couple of months?
I feel like that's a really broad question. Stood out to me. Okay. Honestly, just starting up the Student Association Club and just understanding how much more time is needed for that at a college, at like a university level. But I've enjoyed the process of that.
I know.
Thanks.
I know one of the cool things that I've been to at Montana State is the powwow, and it was back on campus. I know you and a couple others were involved from athletics, but it's such a great tradition. It's an emotional roller coaster for people, and I know what the few times that I've gone, you laugh, you sing along, you try to, you cry. I mean, it's just like I said, you go ups and downs, and I think it's just so beautiful, the ceremonies, the everything. I know you were a big part of that. What's that like for you?
Yeah, I really enjoyed having the powwow too, especially with my teammates and just the Bozeman community and everyone, open to everyone to come and see the beautiful Native American culture. I just thought it meant a lot, especially for me, having my teammates and my coaches there alongside me as I gave away showing some appreciation, giving gifts away to them, and then also to my clan aunt and uncles, which I find really cool too, because I'm getting back in touch with my traditional ways, and it's fun and really nice to see other students on campus and seeing what they contribute, especially in the powwow, and what like other advocates are all there too.
And one thing I talked to Alex Eshelman, you've talked with her too about the things, but is the songs that are handed down for, I mean, generations and hundreds of years, and they're so beautiful.
Yeah. I think all the songs, especially, I could not translate every single one for you just because I know there's a lot in their own culture and own language. But I think just like the victory songs and just the dances that go with it, it's powerful to know that those were the same songs that other like past warriors or, like they went to war in that, and just knowing that it's like passed on generation after generation. It's really powerful to hear and be a part of.
And it's great too with all the tribes and all the tribes and that get together and the nations that get together. It's just, like I said, beautiful is not even as strong an adjective as you need, but to describe everything. But I just love it. I wish I could have gone this year.
Oh yeah, there will be more you can catch.
Definitely. Take me through the season. You guys had a pretty successful run there.
Yeah, I want to say it was a roller coaster for sure. Rocky season, just seeing how our preseason started off, but I think we had a lot to prove, and just seeing up how we ended, we know we have so much more potential, and we turned a lot of eyes and heads with how we ended. But now I think just moving forward, we now know what we're capable of, and we're reaching for more than what we were this last year.
Kola Bad Bear joining us, plays basketball at Montana State, does a lot outside the basketball arena as well. Those of us that have followed you, Kola, since high school, we knew how good you were. It's amazing to see how the Big Sky took a couple of years to recognize how good you were, because you've got a target on your back because you're one of the best players in the Big Sky now, and you're definitely on a great team for sure.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know about all that, but it was really nice.
It's true. It's true. I know you're humble, but it's very true. That moment with Tara Vanderveer, the coach of Stanford, I had her on my show a couple weeks ago. She actually was just in Dillon over the weekend speaking at their commencement. But what did that mean to you?
Yeah, honestly, I was starstruck in the moment. Just trying not to pass out or anything. No. But, no, looking back, it means a lot, just especially with the powerful, like, woman she is today and, you know, all the amazing things she does just outside of basketball, too. I think it spoke volumes, and it really, it's cool to see that someone like her recognizes someone like me, you know, just this girl from Montana. So it's really nice to know that she is seeing some things that I'm doing.
Kola Bad Bear, our guest here, Mike Miller, State Farm Hotline. How much work have you put in this summer before the season starts?
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of work. I actually get to go home for about 5 weeks, so that'll be good to see some family and friends every day that I don't really get to in Bozeman. Then we'll start our summer workouts all the way through until school starts. So, you know, just not really much off time.
Yeah, Coach Ben's actually giving you 5 weeks, though. That's crazy.
Yeah. She lets us go home for a little bit.
She is great. Was she the main reason you chose MSU?
Yeah, I think the culture that she built, she grew like a family, tight-knit community within the team, and just I liked how the girls' dynamic was when I came on my unofficial and official visits, just seeing how close they were. Like, they were more than teammates, you know. They cared about each other more. And just hearing how she talked about her past players and current players, like, she cared more than just beyond basketball, you know. And that's something I'm really big into, is all about, like, family and culture.
It's been a great year for Montana State athletics as a whole. What's it like being on the inside?
Yeah, I mean, it's really cool to just see and be around all these other amazing athletes and coaches, and just seeing them succeed, you know, motivates us to want to do better as a team, knowing like our men's basketball team is getting all this, you know, and reaching all the stars, and even the football team. I think just setting the tone for MSU as a whole is really cool, because we're getting our name out there beyond just Big Sky.
With the summer coming up, you have to work the camps, right? Before or during workouts and everything?
Oh, yeah. I will not be working the basketball camps. I'm actually going to be helping my sister at senior work her volleyball camp.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. How'd you get out of that one with Coach?
Yeah, I actually let her know early back in like January when my sister was talking about when her week camp was going to be, and I just talked to her early on, I guess, and she was fine with it.
Speaking of senior, they're having, you know, it's been a while since they've won a state championship, but when's your sister going to win one?
Oh, I could see her doing it this year.
Okay.
Yep.
That double A is tough.
Yeah, it is. And I think that's just where it'll be interesting to see, just because, you know, Eastern and Western sides don't really get to play each other unless it's preseason.
Right.
Which will kind of make a biased choice on who wins the tournament or whatnot. But I think there's a long season. There's a lot of upsets that can happen. You never know.
Yep, definitely. Kola Bad Bear, our guest here, Jason Walker Show. One of the big things, Kola, you're heavily involved in, and I would like to become an advocate for, is missing, murdered Indigenous women. How do I do that and become an advocate to help get the word out more?
Yeah, that's really cool that you want to become one. And I think just honestly listening to the families, especially in Montana, who have lost, you know, loved ones, relatives, especially just listening to their story and hearing them out. And I think also getting up to date on the statistics and who is missing in Montana and recently and what's happening, and just staying involved more in that area too, I think would be really beneficial and helpful too, just knowing what's happening and what's going on around you, you know. Especially in Montana, there's 7 reservations. There's a lot of Native American population and communities. think it's important that each community comes together and just unites, and that. Honestly, I just think getting up to date on the statistics and listening to the families who are asking for help and calling for help.
And I know there's an organization, what is it, MMIW.org? Is that what it is?
Yeah, there's a lot, actually. There's that one, I want to say, that's more outside of Montana.
Okay.
That you can get up-to-date information on, yeah.
Okay. it's ever since, the last couple of years doing this show, it's become, it's gotten worse. And I want to help out as much as I can and get that word out. So,
yeah.
You've led by example, and with the T-shirts you guys wore this year, pregame warm-ups and the such. What's that mean to you to take that leadership role for the Native community?
Yeah. Oh, man. It means a lot, honestly, just knowing that I have the support from the Native American community and just Bozeman community in general too. Knowing it, it means a lot, having you and just anyone really reach out and wanting to help and take further action steps, which I'm hoping to take on the campus too and keep gradually bringing more college students from around the states into. I think it's just using my platform for those voices who don't have one, and just to continue raising awareness like this, and for the families who are needing attention, needing help, just to continue to help them in any way I can using the platform and fan base I have,
When you went to Coach Ben to ask about the T-shirts, what was her reaction? Because like you said, she's all about family, and MSU women's basketball is a family.
Yeah, honestly, they started this my freshman year, so 2 years ago we had a game too, and so she was all for it. And actually the one who started the first action steps towards that was Katie Mobley, who is now the head coach at Bozeman High. So she's the one who got it all organized and everything, was working with the Indian Council at MSU. So I think, Ben was all for it, just knowing, and how passionate Mobes was too.
Yeah.
Helped a lot.
It's just, it's an important thing that needs to be out there in the minds of every Montanan, I think. And I appreciate your efforts, and we'll do whatever we can on that.
Yeah. Thank you.
You mentioned Mobes. How many, you guys go by nicknames. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So what's your nickname then?
To my team?
Yeah. They just call you Kola?
Yeah, I get Kola or Cole,
Okay.
I'll get KBB a lot, actually.
That seems tougher than Kola.
Yeah. when they're trying to hype me up, it's KBB, and I'm like, okay.
Okay, I like that. I'll start that too whenever your games get going, and I'm talking about the games. Kola Bad Bear joining us here, Jason Walker Show. How cold is it there? You look like you're a little chilly.
Yeah, no, it's not too bad, honestly. It's maybe 40 degrees. It was raining earlier.
Okay.
But
so how did you celebrate the end of finals week?
Oh man, actually, my boyfriend took me out to Sidewinders, and we ate a lot of food. So that was nice.
Okay.
But we actually have a team banquet tonight too, so that'll be nice, just to get together with the team and coaches one last time, having a nice little dinner with,
Sure.
one of our fans and whatnot.
Nice. Before I let you go, is the boyfriend a basketball player? Is he an athlete?
He used to be. Now he's just working.
Oh, who is it? Can you tell?
His name's Shane Samuelson.
Okay. All right. I'm just making sure, if it was somebody famous that we knew, like you.
No. That's funny.
Okay. I got to ask this. You're the first person or player I've talked to this year from MSU, I think. I talked to the coaches, but how big of a difference did Katie Bussey make?
Oh, man. I think all the coaches make a huge impact and difference, but especially under her first year, I think she brought a lot to the game. She knows so much, and just she changed up didn't change up. She added some drills that we all enjoyed, and like more just like post, like developmental skills and just guards and point guards. Like she knows the game well, and she's so smart at it, and she's very passionate and competitive. And I think she just brought this different kind of edge that we needed as a team and that we're still working on. But I will say she's brought a lot. She knows a lot about the game, inside and out, point guard through the big man down low. She knows it all.
She does. What's it really, honestly, truly like to play basketball with Darian White? Because you have to be ready for that pass at any given time.
Oh, yeah. It's amazing, honestly, just playing with a player like that. You've seen her play. I think she's so fun to play with, too. You know, like you said, you got to be ready for any kind of pass. You don't know what you're getting, whether she's looking at you or not. You know, it's just you got to be on your toes always and just always prepared when she's going to give you the ball or what she's going to need as a player.
I appreciate the time. I know you're sitting outside and not freezing, which is good. I wouldn't watch Coach get mad at me if you get frostbite on the toes or something.
Oh, no. Good.
But I'm glad to get to talk with you finally after all these years. And I will be in touch with you, Kola, about how to get involved more with MMIW and making that a top priority in Montana.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm looking forward to talking to you more, too.
All right. Have a great summer and enjoy the off season for 5 weeks.
Thank you. I will do my best. I hope you do, too.
It is Kola Bad Bear joining us on the Mike Miller State Farm Hotline. Not just a bundle, it's your home, it's your auto, it's your life. Mike understands. I get hold of Mike Miller State Farm in Helena today. By the way, go to MontanaMMIW.com to check out some stories and solutions for Montana missing and murdered Indigenous women. We appreciate Kola joining us today here on the Jason Walker Show. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back, get set to wrap things up on this day in history. We've got news from Rocky Mountain College and much more still to come. Jason Walker Show segment brought to you by Ruckers Furniture. Make the quality choice for your home at Ruckers Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena.
Store-wide savings are what you'll find when you shop for new home furnishings at Ruckers Furniture. This means tremendous values on Helena's largest in-stock selection of home furnishings. When you shop Ruckers, you'll find store-wide savings on the furniture you want for every room in your home. And you'll also find our selection of Serta iComfort, the most comfortable beds in Helena. 12-month financing is available with approved credit on most purchases over $299. Ask for details. You'll find store-wide savings at Ruckers Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena.
Do you love to look at photos of Montana, from animals to landscapes and more? Are you looking for a place to get your senior pictures or family portraits done? Are you a business owner looking to upgrade the decor in your offices? Well, look no further than Mark LaRoe Photography. Mark has been shooting beautiful photos all across the Treasure State, from rodeos to portraits, and would love to work with you. Visit marklaroephotography.com to see many masterpieces of his work, then give him a call to schedule your own photo shoot. Or to purchase one of his fantastic pieces, stop by Spirit of the Big Sky Gallery on Custer in Helena. marklaroephotography.com.
Strength, beauty, grit, superior craftsmanship. Our homes have it all. At Montana Custom Log Homes, if you can dream it, we can build it. With 3 divisions and over 50 years experience, we've got you covered. From a showcase home to a small cabin, we make your vision a reality. Because every cowboy wants a castle for his queen. Montana Custom Log Homes, crafting homes that last for generations.
Yes, it's true that Montana is a long way from the Gulf Coast, but you can bring that Cajun flavor home with a stop at Cafe Zydeco. From po' boys to classic sandwiches, Cafe Zydeco has all the best Cajun in town. Are you in the mood for seafood gumbo or crawfish etouffee? Maybe you're craving jambalaya with some shrimp and grits. Head in for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or call ahead for pickup or delivery. Cafe Zydeco will fix all your southern cravings, even on a chilly Montana day. Cafe Zydeco is a proud sponsor of the Jason Walker Show.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Mike Miller in Helena today. Father's Day is coming fast, and what more would that great dad in your life want than a full detail from Auto Concepts? Or maybe he would just prefer a lift kit. It's also camping season, and now is the perfect time to outfit that rig with a winch just in case. Auto Concepts is your home for everything for your vehicle, including updating your car stereo system too. Auto Concepts also has gift certificates for dad or yourself. Visit AutoConceptsHelena.com. Auto Concepts, the auto enhancement professionals.
Hi, I'm Brent Musburger. After growing up in Billings, my professional broadcasting career introduced me to many NFL players, and I was so happy to learn that over 250 Montana athletes have reached that pro football level. As an inductee into last year's Montana Pro Football Hall of Fame, please join me in welcoming this year's class of outstanding football achievers. Golf with us on Friday, June 24th. Our induction banquet is at Billings Hotel and Convention Center, Saturday, June 25th. Tickets are available at all Montana Universal athletic stores.
Welcome back to the Jason Walker Show.
Welcome back, Jason Walker Show. Looking forward to that Hall of Fame induction ceremony June 25th. A golf tournament. You can play with someone from the NFL. How about that? Go to Montana or mtfootballhoof.com. Check it out and buy your tickets for the banquet at any Universal Athletic store or the Universal website. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. That Thursday we'll do our show down there, the 23rd. Got the golf tournament on the 24th, like we said. 25th, the banquet. We'll do a red carpet event the night or the day of the banquet, right before. Well, Alex Eshelman and myself will be doing a bunch of different interviews, making it fun. It's going to be a good time. And you can stream on the Jason Walker Show web pages, jasonwalkershow.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube as well. It's going to be a blast. Let's see here. What else is in the news? We've talked a lot about this lady. Rocky Mountain College senior Sydney Littlelight set a new school record yesterday and established the second best time in the NAI in the country in the 800 out at Whitworth at the Last Chance meet in Spokane. The Hardin High alum won the 8 with a time of 2:09.81, and it's only behind Indiana Tech's Lisa Voiles, who ran a 2:08.54 a couple of weeks ago. Littlelight is qualified for the national championships May 25th through the 27th. That's next week out in down in Gulf Shores, Alabama. And recently also won the 1500 at the Tom Gage Classic last week, was the 400, 800, 1500 winner at the Frontier Championships last month. She's really good. And congratulations to her, Sydney Littlelight of Rocky Mountain College. Good luck to her at Nationals. That's going to be awesome. Let's see here. What else have... I think that's about it, right? Yeah. Montana women just had their season end moments ago. In softball, the Grizz, the 6th seed, lost to Northern Colorado 6-2. And so the Grizz softball season is done. And what a good year. Of course, the player of the year in the Big Sky. And, Tom on Podbean. Oh, we heard the Dinner's Done Right commercial talking about the salad bar. It's good. I'm serious. I try to go there at least once a week to get the salad, just because it's healthy for one, and it's fresh products. It's so good. So Tom, appreciate you listening on the Podbean, checking us out. Over the last few weeks, and this is a humble brag, but we've become one of the most listened to podcasts across the country. We reach 50 different countries, The Jason Walker Show. Our website numbers are unbelievable thanks to you. If you go to our website, jasonwalkershow.com, click on our sponsor pages, click on our donate page, and help out our sponsors, help out the show. If you enjoy what we do, and any help is appreciated. But I think we're the most listened to, one of the most listened to podcasts in the state. Yeah, 49 states listen to this show on a regular basis, and 50 different countries have tuned in. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Obviously, the U.S. is our second biggest country. You know what our first biggest country? You know what our second biggest country is? Ireland. I don't know what we do, but they love us in Ireland. We need to get a hold of somebody who listens to the show in Ireland and send them some Jason Walker Show t-shirts to wear around. Canada's our third best country, most listened to country. It's a lot of fun. We have a great time. I hope you enjoy it, because we appreciate it. Let's see what else. Devin Dowdy, the new golf coach at Miles City Community College. Custer County High School. Sorry about that. He's been an assistant with the middle school golf the last couple years. He's also the head golf pro at Miles Town and Country Club. Golfed for the Cowboys, and it's a good hire. He played there. Class A golf season, along with the Double A plays in the fall. BC is in the spring. So congratulations. Let's see. Montanans nominated for the 2022-2023 U.S. ski teams. In cross country, Finn O'Connell from Bozeman. Zandon McMullen from Alaska, but skis at MSU. In free ski, Maggie Voisin of Whitefish will stay in the slope style and big air for her 9th year on the U.S. ski team. Connor Ralph of Helena named to the men's team, rookie team for the 2nd year in a row. Voisin was in her 3rd Olympics this last season. U.S. freestyle, Brad Wilson retired, so there's nobody. First time since 1990 that nobody from Montana will be represented in freestyle on the men's side. In moguls, Heather McPhee of Bozeman was there for a while. Brian Wilson. Brad Wilson as well, Eric Bergquist. So nobody in freestyle, but plenty of Montanans represented with the U.S. ski and snowboard teams. So that's really cool. And then, of course, you got Allie Weiss on the U.S. Olympic shooting team. And she's over in Spain competing, I believe, this week. So it's fun. It's fun watching Montanans succeed. It really is. On the national and international stages. All right, let's do On This Day in History. It is May the 12th. It is National Odometer Day. It is Nutty Fudge Day. Is Nutty Fudge bar, is that we get those cones? They have the ice cream and the nuts and fudge? What am I talking about? I know what I can picture it. I just can't think of the name. It is also National Limerick Day today. Not going there. 1910 on this date, Philadelphia ace pitcher Chief Bender with a no-hitter of the Cleveland Naps. 1955, Chicago Cub Sam Toothpick Jones becomes the first African-American to pitch a no-hitter. 1956, Brooklyn Dodger Carl Erskine pitched his second no-hitter. 1970, another milestone, Ernie Banks with his 500th career home run. It is Yogi Berra's birthday today, passed away in 2015, but Lorenzo Yogi Berra, born on this date, 1925. And, man, what a great career he had. Hall of Fame catcher and manager. He went 18 times to the All-Star game, won 13 World Series championships, with the Yankees. Was also a manager of the Mets in 73 when they won it. He was the AL MVP in 51, 54, and 55. Oh, and by the way, he also was a recipient of the Purple Heart. 1962 on this date, Emilio Estevez was born. Young Guns, Mighty Ducks, born in New York City. On this date in 1874, the U.S. Assay Office opened up in Helena, and it was, authorized in Helena. 1970, KTVM TV Channel 6 in Butte begins broadcasting. Big day for the TV crew down in Butte. 52 years ago. Crazy. All right, let's do this. Let's do this.
We're almost at the end of the show. What did we learn? And what did he miss? Time for the walk-off.
The walk-off is presented by Cafe Zydeco, where the Big Easy meets the Big Sky. And it's going to be on the menu for this weekend in the Walker household, I can tell you that. And absolutely love me some Cafe Zydeco. I've been talking about the po' boys, but I might go with the Pasta Zydeco this weekend. It's going to be a little chilly, so there's really nothing better than some Pasta Zydeco to warm up the insides. And when I talk about the Pasta Zydeco, you get shrimp, you get crawfish, and Dewey sausage in a rich Creole sauce that's served over rotini pasta. It's really good. Like, really, really good. You can get red beans and rice. You can get jambalaya, seafood gumbo, chicken and sausage gumbo. You can get shrimp and corn chowder. The catfish baskets are fantastic and really good. My daughter loves the catfish fried. Cubano wraps, French dip, Philly cheese, Reubens, BLTs. You can also, we mentioned the po' boys. There's a bunch. My favorite is the barbecue beef po' boy right now. And I might have to try the andouille sausage one. But you get the barbecue sauce, Zydeco barbecue sauce topped with Creole, or rather coleslaw, on a French roll. But they have all sorts of po' boys you can try. Or you can build your own. Well, you can have them build it. You get to tell them what to build. Hush puppies galore. Cafe Zydeco. Best food, Cajun food this side of New Orleans. Had a great week. Big thanks to Kola Bad Bear for joining us today. Alex Eshelman, Big Fork football coach Jim Ben, Ryan Schulte as well. Off on Monday, don't forget that. Playing in Pro-Am. The next 2 Mondays will be gone. Playing in Pro-Ams for golf. And again, I am not the pro. I like to dress like I'm the pro. And I saw a thing years and years ago. I was in middle school, but it was one of those baseball blooper films. And there was a guy that played, I can't remember his name, but he said, I look like I know how to play baseball. Doesn't matter if you go 0 for 4, as long as you look good doing it. So that's what I do with golf. I dress like a golfer. And that way, even if I shoot my handicap, then at least I look good doing it. And once in a while, I go way under. And a couple times, I go over. But at least I look like I know how to golf. Right? Psychology. Oh, man, we had a fun show. Next week, we'll do it again, starting on Tuesday. Ryan Schulte, your Montana Rodeo Roundup. We'll talk to Alex Eshelman, Mike Miller. Leo Dutton will be in studio, the sheriff for Lewis and Clark County. Talk about the getting ready for the safety of Montana summer, which is just around the corner. The official kickoff to summer is June, on June 20th, but the unofficial kickoff is, of course, next weekend, Memorial Day weekend. And we'll have, or 2 weekends from now, we'll have Sheriff Leo Dutton in studio. And from Rodeo, Alaska, Frank Koloski will join us once again next week. So, going to be fun. Looking forward to it. Hope you can join us as well. Got the Pbr World Finals starting tonight down in Texas. Good luck to Montanans, Matt Triplett, Dakota Lewis. Spoke with Dakota. We'll get him on next week, I believe, as well. And maybe the week after when he wins the whole thing. How cool would that be? The riding sensation from the Blackfeet Nation, as Flint Rasmussen's fond of saying. Hey, big thanks to our great sponsors. Big thanks to our fantastic listeners and viewers. We love you. We appreciate you. We'll do it again next week. If you miss anything, go to jasonwalkershow.com. Tuesday, 4 o'clock, back inside the Above All Handyman Services Man Cave. Have yourself a great weekend. And you have been watching and listening The Jason Walker Show.
The Jason Walker Show is produced by the Jason Walker Media Company. Any reuse, rebroadcast, or retransmission without the express written consent of the Jason Walker Show is strictly prohibited. Just listen, watch, and enjoy.